Hey guys, what's up? Nice to see you. Nice to be seen. Came on to do like a really super quick reading. Just trying to get some messages for the day. Um, I was trying to leave and I got a little inspiration, right? And I want to take that time to be able to thank my little assistants on the other side that helped me with interpretations, messages, understanding, and just directly. Hope you guys are having a nice morning so far. We got the weekend coming up, so hopefully it'll be a good one. I'm just gonna grab a couple messages from the Alice in Wonderland deck, so this is gonna be collective, and just to kind of see what we need to work on, like where the energy is right now. We got a big alignment happening tomorrow. I'm so excited. I hope I'll be able to see um the planets, stuff like that. Because sometimes, like, depending where you live, like, you just don't have a view. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm in Ohio, so I don't know. I saw that it was like a little break right down like right in the middle of Ohio. So I don't know, like, which side I end up landing on. But we'll see. All right, tell me about the collective. What do we need to look out for? Okay. We got forget who you are. You know what? It feels like there's a change that's going to come in. And it's like this card is really talking about like embracing everything that could be, right? It's like forget about the stories you say about who you are or who you should be. Or even about what you were taught in school, the way you were indoctrinated to believe certain things about yourself that aren't true, right? So it's time to like open up. This is saying accept the mystery of yourself. Within that open space, you will make a great and unexpected discovery. So it's kind of like what I was thinking. I was just hearing this about like discovering something about yourself, like something beautiful, but you haven't been able to see it because it's kind of like being stuck like in a cycle, right? Where it's like you forget that there are other possibilities. And I feel like that's what this is trying to tell you. Don't forget that there's other possibilities just because you're in this job or you're in this relationship or you're in whatever the case may be. There could be something better out there for you. And I'm not talking about like leaving one woman for another or one man for another because he's better. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about within yourself, getting out of that like day to day, repeating the same things every day, seeing the same people every day, and be more intentional about awakening the parts of yourself that you haven't seen. And the only way to do that is to kind of like get out of your comfort zone. I know I hate when people say that because I'm totally shy and it's really hard for me to kind of like reach out. Like it took me a long time to be able to do this. So, um, when people say that, it's kind of overwhelming, but the way I've done it is I've just tried different things. You know what I mean? Like right now with like the internet and Eventbrite, and there's so many options for you to find like activities and things to learn that you can do that can, change the way you see yourself. I'm gonna grab one more just because I really gotta go. Let's get one more card for the collective. Something to go with this other one. Help them understand what's going on here. Oh my God. Sorry about that, guys. 1 second. 1 second. I'm trying to get them all. Gotta catch them all like a Pokemon. Okay, one more. Oh. Okay. Believe. Oh, that's too many, but I'm gonna just tell you what they were. You got believe, belong to your own dream, mortality, and all in the golden afternoon. So it's like the first few cards, this without even reading the back. This feels like you really need to enjoy your life. You really need to enjoy who you are. And if you don't enjoy who you are, you need to discover the parts of yourself that are hidden that are going to make you love yourself. But this is hard. This is doing work on yourself. This is journaling. This is reading. This is listening. This is feeling. You know what I mean? And that's the big guy, right? Feeling is the one that everyone tries to run away from. And like, it's funny because as a Cancer sign, I feel like that's all I do. Just feeling this, feeling that, feeling everywhere I go. but but like I was saying, the message, forget who you are. Believe that there can be change here. Belong to your own dream. This isn't just a dream, right? These ideas are implanted in your mind by your spirit guides, your angels, your guardians, the universe, the all knowing, right? They're trying to help you in this path so you can live your best life, right? And sometimes we don't see the parts of ourselves that could help us live our best life. So it's like, forget who you are, try new things. Even if it was something that you did before and you didn't like it, you don't know, you might like it now. So it's kind of like, get out there and believe in yourself. Believe that you are important and you're loved. You're loved by the divine, by your ancestors, your spirit guides, and more importantly, by yourself. You have to love yourself. This is number one. If you don't love yourself, you can't believe in yourself. And if you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to be able to accomplish all those things that your spirit guides and your guardians, all those messages they're sending to you. You're not going to feel like you're able to put them into action if you're not believing in yourself, right? And belong to your own dream. This feels like forget who you are. Because it's like the world has imprinted something onto you, the way you're supposed to be, the way things are supposed to be, right? But you may have a dream that differs from the traditional goals of kids, house, family, money, right? You might be a little different. Your passions might include spirituality, tarot. You might be, different from other people, but that's okay. We are all meant to be different, but it's very hard to go against the grain, right? Not everybody's built for this. You have to believe in yourself to be able to do this. You have to be strong, right? But it's your dream for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel. I get those messages for a reason. I'm hearing things for a reason. My attention is being drawn somewhere for a reason, right? So these dreams are very important. And we got to remember, I know nobody likes to talk about death, but mortality, this is not an endless journey. You're not here forever. So you got to remember, like, those things, this dream, you don't got forever to take care of it. You have now, right? Because no one's promised tomorrow. And we don't know. In 5 minutes, this building could blow up and I'm dead. So the point is that we're mortals here, right? Our soul may be immortal and we may move on to the next plane or to the next adventure, like I like to say. But here, this specific life that we have right now here in the 3D, that's not going to happen again because these situations will never line up in the same way. So you have a limited amount of time, whether you like it or not. That's just what it is. So you got to be able to build this dream while you have time. And like, if you notice, there's a lot of like gray and like darkness in this card. It kind of feels like this person might be a little older. So I don't know if you might be a little older, over 30, over 40. So like maybe, with a little gray, but that's what it's saying. You can't just keep waiting. You don't have all the time in the world. You don't. You got to move on this. And all in the golden afternoon, a spark of inspiration. And this is what I'm talking about. The spark is the message that comes from the divine, that comes from your ancestors, your spirit guides, right? Your angels. That's the spark. Once you see that, once you hear it, that dream you have, it's time to jump into action because we're not here forever. We're not. So I hope that inspires everyone to jump on that thing that they've been, I don't know, putting off or been curious about, because like you can do it all in one afternoon. I love you guys and I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.